Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to HermitPack. Whoo, get out of my face, dude. Hope everybody are doing fantastic. Happy freaking New Year. This is the first time. Guess what? Here's the thing. I haven't played HermitPack since last year, which was yesterday. Hope everybody are doing fantastic today. Hope everybody have had a great New Year's Eve. Personally, I don't really celebrate New Year's Eve. I've never really celebrated New Year's Eve. I mean, I'm getting old now. Like I'm not a youngster that goes to clubs and hit on them girls anymore. But even when I was a youngster, which by the way is such a freaking freaked out word, I didn't really go to the clubs and do that on New Year's Eve. It wasn't the I don't know. It just, to me, it's not a big celebration day. Anyway, hope everybody are doing fantastic, guys. The level of support over the past 3-4 weeks since YouTube changed their methods have been amazing. Thank you guys so much for listening. Oh, oh. Wow. That is insane. Wow. Okay, I'll tell you about this place in a second. I just want to say that was good. That was good. I just want to say the level of support and like hitting and all that has been over the roof, and I'm just so very happy that you guys choose to support me and hit the like button on my videos. Makes me very happy, and I don't have to think too much about that my videos won't get pushed to recommendation feed and stuff with people like you. So keep that up. Only of course if you like the video. So today we're in this very weird place, and we'll talk about this in I got a plan. We're gonna get richer than richest today. Today we're gonna break this mod pack. We're gonna make sure that we never ever have issues with a few things ever again. We're gonna get freaking rich today. We're gonna get loaded. So this here, with this old weird floating sand, can I update this by doing that? Yeah, look at that. That's amazing. Yeah, this weird thing that we are in here is a dimension from RF Tools. Now, RF Tools has a dimension mod. Let me just fly up because there are mobs everywhere. They have a dimension mod called RF Tools Dimensions. This is pretty much a copy of the old Mistcraft, which was one of my favorite mods back in 1.6 and 1.7. And I also did a pretty successful tutorial on it. However, I listened to that the other day. I sound freaking weird in that video, so don't go back and watch it. Oh, here's more sand. But basically what this is, if you haven't seen this, you can customize and build your own dimensions. And if you guys remember, we had some issues with quartz, and a lot of you said, hey, you crazy fool, why don't you just build yourself a dimension? So that's what we're gonna do today. And I've been in between episodes, as you guys know, I've been traveling and I've been on a Christmas vacation or Christmas holiday. I've been playing Minecraft and I've been collecting quite a bit of stuff that has to do with this RF dimensions, because it's kind of grindy. If you want to create the perfect world, it's a bit grindy. And this here, what we're in is a random created world. Whenever you start dealing with this mod, you want to create for yourself a random created world, which doesn't cost you anything but power. And the reason why you want to do that is because you want to find these things, the little houses. They have. I'm going insane with the mobs here though. These little houses have these dimlets. So here we got a dig speed 3. This is a pretty rare one, rarity 3. And then we got a health boost. That's cool. That's pretty cool. And what is this? Cobblestone. Okay, that's garbage. And what I've done basically is I've flown around and I've collected. I've maybe raided maybe 400 of these houses by now. It's pretty crazy. I've been playing a lot. But I've done so because I wanted to find the dimlets that we are going to build our super world out of today. We're going to call it the Super World of Doom. Okay, 2 more of these houses. Let's see what we get. First, let's look in the chest. This is good. I need these controller modules because we need to build a controller. Okay, we got one material, one sky or body, and what is this? Let's see. Terrain dimlet void. Oh, that's cool. Okay, not gonna use it for our super world of doom, but this could be useful for another world in the future. Okay, let's check this out. Dark day. Okay, and then the material. Dimensional shard ore. Yes. Okay, I needed that. Holy crap, rarity 5! You have no idea how lucky that was! Yes! Oh, I'm glad I kept looking. Okay, I needed this badly, so what we need to do, before we can create our super world, I think we need to create another one of, another garbage world. Well, we can make it semi-good, because I need them dimensional shards, and I'll show you how that works in a second. Let's see what this here is a biome. I've already found the biome that I want to use, and I'll show you later, but let's see. Swampland, okay. And then 2 materials. Netherrack, that's garbage, and cobblestone again. Jeez, okay. And another biome, roofed forest, okay. And some controllers, that's good. Okay, I may actually go back now. When I found that the shards, they're going to be very important to us, and I didn't think that I would find it. Yeah, I think what I want to do, let's head back and let's create another world that has these shards. Okay, so for the more advanced stuff in RF dimensions, you will need something called dimension shards, right? These things here, yeah. And I haven't been able to find these anywhere in the overworld. I haven't actually looked in the end, but I've looked in the nether, and I haven't seen them there either. I'm not sure why. I don't know if our world gen is different or something. But now that we actually found this here, dimensional shard ore, just now, which, there it is, yeah. So we can create a world that contains dimensional shard ore, and that's what we're gonna do as a pre-world. And I thought I'd show you a little bit how this works, because it looks very, very confusing, this mod, but it's actually not too bad. So the first thing we're gonna need to create is one of these empty dimension tabs, okay? So let's create one of those. If you want to create a random world, like the one we just did, all you gotta do is take your dimensional shard thing, a dimensional tab, put it in here, and then press store. That will create a random world. Now, you can only do that once, unless you assign a number to it, a digit. Let's see, yeah, these things here, digit dimlet, which you can also craft like a zo. You need to have a unique digit dimlet per random dimension that you create, okay? So the way you create it then with the digit dimlet, now we're going freaking tutorial stuff here, is you put the digit dimlet in there, and then you have that there, and then you click store, and now you've created a dimension, a random dimension with the ID 2. So what I want to do, like I said, I want to create a random, not a random, but I want to create a world that generates this dimensional shard ore. This is going to be good. What we need is a terrain dimlet, and I don't have the normal terrain dimlet, which is like the overworld. I got a flat one, which creates a flat world, a void world, which is just going to be an empty world. We don't want that for this thing. Low cavern and nearlands. I don't know what these are, but Nearlands sounds pretty fancy, so let's go with Nearlands. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this dimension and a lot of resources, but what I will do, if we look at this, any dimension will cost RF per tick to keep maintained. And if we run out of RF whilst we're in the dimension, the freaking thing will collapse. So this shard will add 10,000 RF per tick to cost, which is pretty ridiculous. That's a lot. That's a lot of RF per tick. Let's see if we can create something called an efficiency dimlet. Yeah, we're gonna need these. Hold on. Let's see what is the full thing called. Yeah, this thing here is what we would need. Efficiency. Now this is pretty expensive. Let's double click this. Yeah, we don't have the efficiency thing, but we have everything else. I think for this test world or pre-world, I don't think I'm going to craft this actually, because it's going to use up this thing here, Dimlet Special Type Controller, which I don't know how many I have. I actually have quite a bit of it. but I'm gonna want to have like 5 of this for our super world of doom. So I'm gonna save it because we also need to craft that cog efficiency. Let's see what that is. I think, oh yeah, look at that, a nether star, an efficiency 3 diamond pickaxe, which is not too bad. Not too bad when we play modded. How many stars do I have still? 263. We're pretty good with that, and we can get efficiency 3 from here. Yeah, let me craft that up for the next dimension though. For this one, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna keep it super simple. All I want is the dimensional shard ores from this world. So let's put, here's how you build a dimension. You have to specify the world type somewhere in this grid, right? And I'm gonna specify nearlands. Now, in front of that, you can specify, this is optional, but you can specify the type of material that your terrain should be made out of. So we're gonna specify dimensional shard ore. This is gonna be good. And then maybe just for fun, we'll throw in a random sky or a different sky in there. Yellow sky. Yeah, why the frick not? Now everything that we don't specify here, like for example biome and everything else, is not going to be specified. That's going to be random. So we could get an eternal day world. We could get an eternal night world. Yeah, this is almost completely random. The only thing we know is that it's going to be a nearlands, which I have no freaking idea what that is, the terrain. It's going to be made out of freaking dimensional shard ores, and we're going to have a yellow sky. That's all we know. Okay, so dimensional shard dimension. No, D-shard. Yeah, let's call it D-shard. Okay. Dime D-shard is the name. Okay, anyway, now what we do is we're going to take this and we're going to put it in. So this here, by the way, this is a dimensional inscriber. That's where you make the dimensions. You don't need to power this thing. However, the dimensional builder is where we need to put this thing in now. And this will start draining a crap ton of power, 201,000 RF per tick. And then it will cost 50,000 RF per tick to maintain. As opposed to this thing that we were in that costed 15,000 RF per tick. This is pretty crazy of a dimension. But what it's doing now is that it's building the dimension. You can see the dimension progress 10%. It's going to click up to 11. And it's going very slow. So I'm going to wait for that to finish. But as I do, I want to create something that will protect us in case we wouldn't maintain the power. Yeah, I want to create this thing here. Phased field. Oh, but we need the dimensional shards. Oh, okay. So we can't really create that. Okay, this is going to be scary. Because if like I said earlier, if we run out of power whilst we're in the world, it's going to kill us. 50,000 RF per tick is a lot of power. Let's just see. Okay, so from what I can see, these dimensional transceivers can actually not handle more than 40,000 RF per tick. That's pretty weird. I thought that they could handle an infinite amount, and that's why I've been wiring everything like I wired it. That's bad. That is garbage. Our entire system is built around the fact that we can generate infinite or send infinite amount of power through the dimensional transceivers. Now that may mean that even if I toggle the backup power on, let's see if we get a surplus. Because what we can do is we can run in super quick in this weird world, risk losing everything, but get some dimensional shards. But no, look at that. We're actually losing power still. Oh crap, this is bad. This is really, really bad. Alright, so I got some bad news, ladies and gentlemen. Even with all my power going into that dimensional builder, I'm getting a minus. So I'm not actually generating 50,000 RF per tick. That's pretty bad. So what we gotta do, I have to put some efficiency essences into this world. Now, what efficiency essences does, or the efficiency, hold on, not the efficiency essences, these things here, let's search efficiency, these things here, they will lower the cost of maintaining the dimension with 20%. Now, I'm not sure if I will be able to alter this world, so I'm hoping that I will, but we'll have a look. And I need these for my super world, so I don't want to use. Yeah, look at that. We're already out of the energy tier 3 things. That sucks. So what we can do to get more is be lucky. Hold on. We need to find energy. Yeah, these things here are what we need. Okay, so let's see. I want to find a dimlet that has rarity 5 on it, and then we need to disassemble that and be lucky. And we need to be lucky because we don't get all parts back. But every rarity 5 will contain a rarity, or one of these, the advanced things. Advanced things? And I probably need 2 efficiency dimlets in this world. In the shard, there we go, obsidian. Yeah, I don't need that. I probably need 2 efficiency things in that one, maybe even 3. But the problem is we can't get them back once we've used them. And I need 5 of them for our super world of doom. So I may have to do some more hunting. Emerald ore. That feels like a sad one to destroy. Oh, glowstone. Oh, yeah, we can destroy glowstone. I don't care about glowstone. Yeah, let's destroy glowstone instead. So here's the thing. You can extract from these things that you find. You can put them in here and that will extract from them. And hopefully it's taken some time. And hopefully it gives us... Yeah, there we go. We got that one. That's a random chance. We could end up with not getting it as well if we're unlucky. Let's try it again. Come on, boy. Come on, please. Yeah, we got another one. Okay, good. And the last one. If you want to get 100% chance to get it, to get all of the dimlets that they're made out of now, I got pretty lucky there. If you want to get 100% of that, you have to do an infusion of this block. If we shift click or hold, yeah, there we go. Infuse 0%. But I don't have an infuser, and I don't want to do that at the moment. But okay, let's craft. I guess, yeah, let's do it. I did all of these efficiency 3 pickaxes. I think I did 5 of them. Yeah, 6. Okay, I did 6 of them. So maybe we'll try and insert 3 of these efficiency dimlets into our super weird shard or dimension. Hold on. Let's just make sure. Let's just make sure that we cannot power this without these efficiency things. I'm pretty sure this is gonna drain power still. I've got every single power source connected into this block, and is it getting power? It may actually be getting power. Oh, but it's very, very dangerously low though. Yeah, it's just about getting power. Okay, so let's get this out and let's try and insert efficiency things. So what we need is this thing here. This is a dimensional inserter or editor, dimensional editor. And then what we do is we put this here. Yeah, the dime D shard. And then we put one of these here. And that should, yeah, look at that. Okay, that's going to put it into the world. This efficiency thing, which will remove, as you can see, 20,000 RF per tick. However, this is going to take quite a time to infuse. Okay, so now one of these efficiency things is in this world. And if you guys remember, I don't care about making this world efficient. I just want to go in there and hunt some shards. It's now 40,000 RF per tick. Let's try that out before I add another one. It took like 10 minutes to get one of these in. Okay. Yeah, this is working. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is going upwards. Okay. I'm just gonna view it for a little while, because as you can see now it's going down again, but it looks good. I really don't want it to run out of power when we're in there, then we're screwed. But like I said, we just need to go in, get the freaking shards, and get the frick out of there. Okay, that's unaffected, that's good. So that means that we're still powering our base, like our refined storage and stuff. Okay, shall we do it? Hold on, let's see. Yeah, let's do it. Let's not waste any more of these. Actually, I'm gonna put them away in case I die. I'm gonna put them away. And let's not waste any more of them. And let's go in. Like I said, there is a protection for this, and that's called the phase thing. This thing here. But we don't have the dimensional shards. Okay, and so what I'm gonna do, let's put this also to vein, because hopefully we can vein mine a crap ton of shards and then get the crap out of there. This is scary. So now to access your world, you use your regular dialer. So you need a dialer or whatever this is called. Hold on, what is this called? Matter transmitter. And then you need a matter receiver, which I've linked my advanced charge porter to by shift right clicking on it. That will take me home. And then you need a dialing device. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to select my control room out and then find this dim dime. Dim dime? Hold on. Yeah, there it is. Dim D shard. So weird. Okay, so let's go in. Hopefully we don't die. Oh, this is scary. Holy crap. Okay, so we have the yellow sky. Oh, and that's good. That's a huge orb. Okay, I needed to get that as well. What is that? Is that made out of dirt? Is that chiseled dirt? Hold on. Yeah, that's chiseled dirt. That's good. I need these as well. These are, what are they called? Hold on, let's see. We need to go back and build something called a feature, I think feature absorber. Yeah, this feature absorber. Because this thing here is a feature that I want in my super world of doom. And look at them, they're everywhere. But look at the grounds. This is Nearlands now. This is the one called Nearlands. This looks cool. But yeah, look at the ground. Okay, let's vein mine this. Oh, it doesn't vein mine. Oh, that sucks. I was hoping to get all of them. Okay, but we are getting the shards, so let's collect a few of these. Look at this. It's so satisfying to mine like this. And the whole, since we specified these for the terrain, the entire world is going to be made out of them, as you can see. We have an infinite amount of these freaking dimensional shards. I don't think we need too many, but I'm just gonna get so that I never ever need to come here and mine these again. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, let's head back using our charge porter. Just right click. And what I wanna do is recording. Are you good? Okay, we're good. So what I want to do now is I want to create some two things. I want to create something called a probe. Yeah, this thing here, activity probe, which we need the charge for. So that's one of the things. I'm gonna need two, one for my super world as well, and I'll show you in a second what this does. And I also want to create the phase thing. Right, so that we now no longer die. So if you have this on your hotbar, I should explain. Let's charge this up. It should wirelessly charge. Yeah, there we go. It's charging. If you have this on your hotbar, you get a phase field around you if the world runs out of power, meaning that you will have time to get out of there before you die. Also, what we want to do is create them feature absorbers, and this is because I really want to get the orbs that we saw. Okay, I do have more diamonds, don't worry. Diamond, hi, yeah, look at that. I have been creating diamonds with my book of alkahestry because I need them for my super world. I'll show you that in a minute, but let's get a few more of these feature absorbers, and I'll show you how these work as well. Yeah, 5 is definitely more than enough. Okay, so let's head back. And my computer is having issues at the moment. The graphic card is spinning up. Okay, so I want to, yeah, look at these orbs. That's a glass one. They are randomly created with random material at the moment. Some of you guys are smart. Some of you guys will know what I'm going to do with my super world of doom. But we need these orbs features. So what you do is you take one of these, and then I believe we just place it there maybe. Let's see if that works. Unknown feature. Okay. Yeah, it's absorbing it. Look at the percentage there in my probe mod thing. It's slowly sucking up the world. That's good. Okay, that's what we want. So we'll keep that there. That should suck up the orb. I wonder if this orb there, because there are two different. There are small orbs and huge orbs. These are definitely or most likely huge. Is that? Oh, what's in here? No, it's solid glass. It's water in the middle. Okay. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, look at this world though. It's so weird. This is a swamp by the looks of things as well. Yeah, swampland. While that sucks that thing up, hold on. Let's just make sure we chunk load that thing. And also, oh yeah, the probe that I made. I'm gonna show you that as well. Let's just chunk load this. Let's go. Claim. I can't claim. What? Why can't I claim? Oh, maybe you can't claim these worlds. Okay, so I have to stay close to that so that it continuously gives me the feature. But these probes, what they do, these are very important if you make an energy expensive world. Placing one of these down, just like that, is now going to shut this world down when no one's in it. So it won't use RF per tick, it won't use any power. So that's a very, very good tip. Isn't that the most disgusting thing you've ever seen? It's a freaking ball of diorite. I wish I brought my TNT. Whew. Alright, so this thing is finished. I traveled away too far. It's also started to thunder, so it's pretty disgusting in here. Okay, so let's pick this up. We should be able to break it. Okay, it still says unknown feature. Okay, so there are some features in this in RF Tools dimensions. There's one called huge orbs, which was what we saw, and there's one called orbs. Now I don't know. Let's try and craft the huge orb, and then what we want to do is put this thing there. Yeah, okay. That's liquid orbs. Oh, was it liquid orbs that hold on? Let's try with the other one as well. Unknown feature. Liquid orbs. Oh, but I ate the dirt one though. Oh, they must be filled with liquid, them stupid things. Oh, and also because we have that probe thing in our world now when we're not in it, as you can see, it's not actually using power. Whereas our other world, the random world, it's using power all the time, as you can see there. It's got 40 million RF in there though, so it's gonna take a little while until it runs out. Okay, I need to find orbs, so I'm probably going to explore some of the other players' created dimensions. Now, I know a lot of people said about Xisuma Void's quartz biome or dimension, so I'm probably gonna head there and have a look. I also want to find, I'm gonna have to do this off camera though because we're running short on video time. I also want to find this thing here, tendrils. So in total, huge orbs, normal orbs, and tendrils is what I want to find. And we're gonna need them in our world. And for those of you, like I said, for those of you who are smart, you'll know by now what we're trying to achieve. Here's Xisuma's quartz world. Now I have actually been here to mine out some quartz with Vane. This is so sick. Look at this. This world though, however, apart from the quartz, which is amazing, there is another feature here that I just spotted. Yeah, so check these out. These are tendrils. We're gonna need these, so let's absorb a tendril. Frickin' finally! Huge orbs! Okay, so I've been, this is many hours late. Oh, canyons. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So this is many hours later. I've been exploring maybe 15 different worlds. This one is interesting, the one I'm in right now. It got a purple fog or magenta fog going on, which is pretty cool. And I haven't found anyone with huge orbs or regular orbs. I'm gonna fly around for a little bit longer trying to find orbs. But this is also why the video for today is late, because it's already been 6 hours for me. For me doing this video, and that was with all the without all the prep work that I did as well. So the video will be late today. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully we get it out today. But huge orbs, that's freaking fantastic. Oh, check this out! Iscalium ore! Oh, that is sick. Okay, okay. This is gonna be crazy. Solid. Okay. This is gonna be this is gonna be crazy. Okay, Iscalium ore in material. Now, you can make your own material dimlets, which we will have to do for a few of the things that I got planned, which I'll show you just in just a second. However, that requires quite a bit of blocks from that material, and that amount of Iscalium that we would need wouldn't be possible to find in a very long time. So that what we just found, that is a great freaking find. Holy crap. Okay, let's just see what this is. Origin crap. I really want to find regular orbs as well. Oh, dude. We're ready now. We are ready. Wow, that was lucky. You have no idea how many of these small huts I've explored, and 2 huts in a row gives me that amazing Iscalium orb and orbs. Okay, I'm getting very, very excited. Now, we got a bunch of things here that I want to add to this dream world of awesomeness of Doom. Dream World is a better name. One thing is block of gold. Now, if you remember, the way this works, if we put in terrain, which we're going to do a flat terrain, by the way, and then put gold in front of it, that should create a terrain that's entirely made out of gold blocks. The same is true for other type of blocks. So check this out. I have, in between episodes, collected a crap ton of diamonds, and to create one of these material things, material dimlet, we need 128 blocks, and we need this material absorber. I'll show you how this works. Let's get outside, because it doesn't work inside the chunk loading thing from FTB Utilities. Let's put on night vision. Hopefully no one comes and disturbs us. I think we can do it out here. Yeah, so this was a test to try and get this to be an orb. It didn't work. So what you do is you simply put the blocks underneath it, and it will slowly absorb the block. And like I said, 128 is what you need to make the full thing. Now, what we can do, I believe, is we can build a big chunk of this stuff. Yeah, like that. And then if we do this, it should absorb all of them. Look at how it's eating all my diamonds. Hopefully this works now. But now you guys understand why I needed the orbs. We're gonna have freaking diamonds in the sky. So yeah, look at that, 100%. Okay, pick you up. You're valuable, my friend. Okay, and then we come to this dimlet workbench, and we do material, actually block of diamond. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We're missing the energy things again. That sucks. Okay, what I need to do then is, again, I need to extract a bunch of these dimlets. Let's first start with this obsidian garbage. Hopefully we get an energy thing. Oh yeah, we did. Okay. Let's do that again then. Block of diamond. Now, ideally, I would have wanted another block. I would have wanted basalt, because as you guys know, yeah, let's just pick, holy crap, 20,000 RF per tick. As you guys know, we need basalt for our base. However, I tried to absorb basalt in the material absorber, and it doesn't work. So that sucks. I was planning on using that as well. But anyway, so let's make, let's make a world. Yeah, I'm gonna put some stuff in here, and I'll show you in a second when I'm finished. All right. I think I'm ready to build my dimension. Now, there's a few things that I'm missing from being absolutely perfect with this, but I haven't found them, so and they're not super important. One of them is I wanted the no rain and no thunder dimlets. Apparently, you can't craft them, so you have to find them, and I haven't found them. So I just stuck a normal weather dimlet in here. To make sure that I don't get like constant thunder and garbage like that. Also, so let me go through what I've done. We're gonna have a flat terrain that is gonna be made out of block of diamonds. Okay? Then we're gonna have orbs, and they're gonna be made out of quartz, block of quartz. Now, I know Xisuma has that quartz dimension, but this will be much cooler. And then we're gonna have huge orbs made out of block of gold. This is gonna be good. And then we're gonna have tendrils, which are gonna be made out of Scalda ore. That's gonna be sick. And then I've also added in jungle temples, which I found villages and dungeons. Now here's the next thing. We're gonna have a single biome, so only one biome in the entire world, and that biome is gonna be Mushroom Island. You guys know why. I freaking hate mobs, and Mushroom Islands will completely block any mob spawning, except for village takeover things, apparently, as I've seen in my single player. And then I'm gonna stick 5 efficiency modules in. Now, this should reduce it to maximum, which is 90%. So even though this makes up for 100, the maximum maintenance cost rebate you can have is 90%. So hopefully this makes it cheaper to run. And then, like I said, a normal weather and a golden sky. Just because, you know, just because it's cool. Okay, so I think I'm ready to create this. We're gonna call it Iskal's Dream. Yeah, okay, and we need a dimension shard. Sorry, it's called a dimension tab. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Iskal's Dream. This is gonna be crazy. I also found out that you can apparently extract the things that you put into it. So there is a possibility to recreate it, even though we used up all the stuff right now, or just then. Okay, let's take you out. I'm gonna stick you in here. That was the cool world with the map with the purple stuff. Okay, this is gonna take some time to create, I'm sure. It's gonna be 13,000 RF per tick. That's pretty good with all of them features. That is pretty good. And of course, again, we're gonna stick actually, it's 1 million RF per tick to create this. This is gonna take days. I'm gonna stick it upstairs instead. Okay, so this is exactly 2 hours and 2 minutes later. 67%. This is ridiculous. Now, I just realized something, because I've been trying with some other power sources. These are nether star generators, which pretty crazy amount of power. What happened there? They're supposed, yeah, okay, 2,000 hours per tick for 40 minutes. I don't want to use that really though, and oh, okay, I'm kind of killing it with my Torturino somewhere. I also installed these solar generators, but whatever. I also edited the footage that I had, and let me tell you, this guy had 2 hours and 10 minutes of me visiting dimensions and talking crap and having fun, which I had to edit down to 34 minutes, and still we're not done with this video, so I'm sorry that it's a bit longer, but I just realized something that I want to try out. Remember how I said, I don't know if I edited that out though, but I was talking before about infusing different machines from RF tools. There is a system where you can infuse them, and if you infuse a dimension builder, hold on, let's just create another one here. Yeah, there we go. If you infuse one of these, it says reduced power consumption and faster dimension creation speed. Dimension builder in there, okay, and then the shards in there. Yeah, there we go. That's infusing, I think. Okay, there we go. Infused 100%. So let's try and plop this down instead of this. So remove you. I can't stand next to these windmills though. And now, this may have been the stupidest thing I've ever done, sitting here and waiting for this thing. Let's see how much quicker this would be. 67. Okay, so it's still draining a crap ton of power, but 68. Yeah, it's definitely quicker. The TPS on the server, though, is not helping us. At the moment, we're at 7 TPS for some reason. I don't know why, but we need a restart. So I may ask Scalda to restart the server whilst I wait. But this is quicker. This thing is finally done. It's called stream. This, oh my goodness. This is the main reason for this video being so late today. Again. I said that earlier, I spent way too much time searching as well, but this is gonna be good. I don't really care that it's a little bit later. I hope you guys are fine with it. And it's only gonna cost us 13,000 RF per tick. I'm excited now. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, I can't find it in the list. What is going on? Hold on. Oh, this is disaster. Look at this. So I created a test dimension, a random dimension, and that got assigned ID 39 and 38, which is dimension is ready. It's even having power. It's not found. And this is my dimension. Okay, so I read up a little bit, and I'm afraid we may be very unlucky. I'm afraid we may have by random chance got a broken dimension. But there's one thing that we can test, and this is a thing that apparently can happen very rarely. Very rarely, the receiver in the dimension can fail to spawn. And if I read this correctly, we should be able to send a matter receiver through the dimension editor into our dimension. Yeah, look at that. Okay, hopefully that does the trick. Otherwise, I think we are screwed. Okay, it sent it in. Please, system. I just want to visit my dream. Oh, there it is. Okay, it doesn't have a name though. It doesn't have a name, but we're gonna try this. And this is what happened when I traveled in. I can see the world, and probably what happened was that the village spawned over the matter receiver, which sucks. Now, what also sucks is that it said that the receiver doesn't have any power. Hold on. Okay, we can't send over a capacitor, but we can send one of these over powered. I forgot about that. We should have powered it before we sent it over. Oops. Okay, so hopefully this will void the other receiver, but I'm worried that it won't. I'm really worried that it won't. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, hopefully this writes over the other receiver. but I don't think there's a guarantee for that. Okay, there we go. Let's put this guy back into here. And that's charging up. Okay, it got power, current power. Yeah, I got another phase thing and another porter. Let's try this again. Let's just see if there's a new thing to dial here. Yeah, there is another one. Okay, that's good. That's good because I wanna... Yeah, now I should be dialing that thing. Okay. Let's grab a capacitor bank as well so we can power it, right? Okay, I'm ready to travel. I'm ready to travel. Come on. Please don't die immediately. Please survive, bro. Yes, okay, I think we're alive. We are alive. Okay, we're powering that. How on earth are we gonna feed it power though? Let's break that. That's the old capacitor. Here's what happened. Yeah, look at how this village spawned right on where this were supposed to be. Whew. Okay, so it doesn't look like this thing is actually using any power now. So that's good. We seem to be safe. And look at this world with the gold. Oh, look at the Scallium tendrils and mushrooms everywhere. No other mobs though. That is fantastic. And villages. The reason I added villages and also jungle temples are because I want to find loot chests. Because remember, we have the loot crates in this game. And we can find them if we have a lot of loot to find. But look at the floor. It's all made out of diamond blocks. This is good. This is really good. This is truly an insane praise. Now, there's a lot of stuff that we can explore here. Jungle temples, villages, Scallium, and that's true Scallium as well. Also, if you didn't think that it was a good idea of me to put a flat world, because flat worlds are usually just 3 deep, well, check this out. This goes all the way down to bedrock, bro. All the way down to bedrock. But this video is getting super long. Oh, this spawned here. This thing is getting super long. Look at how green and vivid it is. So I really want to explore this dimension. But what I think we'll do is, because the video is already like 40 minutes or something like that, we'll come back next time. And we'll explore this dimension. But check this out. That is true Scallium. Who I'm such a cheater. We got lucky with this Scallium find though, and we got gold for days. Another village. Since it's flat, it's gonna be very simple to find the stuff as well. And look at how weird everything looks. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. This episode has been very weird to record for me, back and forth a lot. But we made it. We did it. We made my dream world. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. And also write something down below that I will be happy to see. Have a fantastic evening. And like I said, we'll come back next time and we'll explore this dimension properly. Before we completely do something else for that episode. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day. And I'll see you in the next episode.